connecting to your computer. Yeah. Now we can go live on Amazon as well, accept all the cookies, allow. Cool, welcome. Good morning, everybody, or good evening, depending on where we are. I'm your host, Nick here, overlit. Let's take some and dial down some of that lighting. I'm busy trying to sort out my phone. So if I can require you to drive a link to your phone and computer, choose your operating system. And I've done that. Connection type, Wi-Fi. That's good. That's all okay. Here's your topic, camera. Yeah, I'm trying to download this software on my old phone, which will allow me to allow me to actually use the camera with BeLive. So I'm just going to see if I can find the camera, because that'd be so cool. Then I can actually share with you a different, yet another different camera. And it doesn't look like it's working. That's such a shame, because I really wanted to do that. Can I do that from here? No. Oh, how frustrating. How frustrating is that? I really wanted to show you, because I've got my old camera here, or rather my old phone. But that's so frustrating, and I wanted to use that as a new phone, and I don't quite know why that doesn't like it. So Epoch Cam Pro. I'm supposed to just set it up. So follow the next 3 steps to turn your phone into a high definition webcam. You'll need to download and install a PC driver, so make sure you're near a computer. So let's do it. AirDrop to my Mac. Okay, let's AirDrop to the Mac. See what happens. Okay. Right. Okay, the driver is working. Now we might be getting somewhere. Cool. Okay, so we're continuing that. Just say yes to that. See, this is what we do when we live stream. I thought I'd just share with you what we're doing. I'm just agreeing the license. Continue. Install. So now I've got I'm now installing my driver. Cool. Hopefully that's now going to work. So I can use my old phone as a camera. So let's hope that has now worked. So connection type is wireless. Click on that. Allow access to camera, microphone, network. Yep. Let's go for that. So it's now trying to connect to the computer. Let's hope this is going to be doing good stuff. Come on, baby. Connect away. I can't see that it's actually updated. I can't even see that. Oh, come on. This is so frustrating. But let's continue to try. I'm not quite sure where it's actually put the connecting to your computer. It says it's trying to, but not quite. Dan doesn't want to move at all. Come on, where have you gone? Come on now. Messenger, Outlook, no. Oh, you little devil. You little devil, where have you gone to? We've done the installer. Let's have a look at applications. Camera settings. Bear with me, guys, because if I can actually get this to work, it'd be really cool. And then we'll have several cameras. And also, I'm using B.Live in order to share with you. I wonder if the camera hasn't just come up there as available, has it? Let's see. Let's see. Has it just pitched up? Epoch Cam. Oh. Hold on. Let us see. So if I go and add a new camera, I might have Epoch Cam ready to go. Oh, look, see, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Come on, baby. Oh, look, that's not going to work. We'll just have to think of something else. Which is a real shame. Super shame. But that's all we get. It might link. You never know. But this is the camera that I'm using, or rather, this is the phone that I'm using. This is the iPhone 12 Pro. It is a brilliant camera. It's got so much to it. And the reason I'm using this for live streaming is for live streaming on Amazon. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's take that off. I did it. It might come back. Yeah, the reason that we use this for live streaming is because we're live streaming on Amazon, and on Amazon we have to start our live streams with an iOS device. So it can be any iOS. It can be any iPhone or iPad. As long as it's got iOS, we can start our live stream. Then we then set it up with a third-party camera. So we then got the camera on the webcam, and we use third-party B.Live software, and that's how I share with you all the great screens. So let me just tell you about the iPhone 12 Pro. Got my pull up my page so we can show you. That's it. Yeah, it is a great phone. Not only is it a great phone, it's actually a really good. The thing I love about it most is the camera. It is the camera which is made this phone the biggest selling iPhone ever. It's Apple's bestseller, the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Pro, because it's got this amazing camera on it. And it's the first time they did not just digital zoom, but actual optical zoom. I'm just trying to find a iPhone. Excuse me. And the thing I love about this is iPhone 12 Pro. Let's tell you all about the specs. I mean, this is the thing, because they brought out, this is what I love about it. Because they brought out the iPhone 13, the amazing thing is they meant that the iPhone 12 Pro has come down in price, which is absolutely fantastic. So in the carousel right now, wow, it's down to $754. That's like half the price it was when it came out. Imagine, almost a year ago, this was the phone to get, and nothing has changed my mind in that regard because of the camera. It is amazing. So it operates on iOS. It's got a 6.1-inch Super Retina HDR display. Now, why is that important? That's important because if you're watching on Amazon Prime, Amazon Video, there are other streaming softwares available. If you're watching on that, if you've got YouTube, you're watching YouTube and you've got 4K high definition videos to watch, when you watch it on this screen, you're going to notice a massive, massive difference. It's not something that's easily shared because we are streaming in 720p, which is standard definition, whereas actually we can view, and this camera can shoot in 4K ultra high definition, but we can see the results on this amazing amazing screen. Now it's got a triple 12 MP main camera and 12 MP front camera, MP megapixels, and it's got the A1 Bionic calculator, calculator processor. Sorry. So yeah, it's also got yeah, it's got brighter brights, darker blacks. It's got the OLED in HDR, and super high definition. What else can I tell you about it? Apart from it's awesome. I'm going to pull up some tech features for you as well. Okay, it is totally ready in the UK. Now I know in the UK we're a little bit behind everybody else, but you know I've got 4G. The phone itself is super ready for 5G. No problem. So if you're in a 5G area, you're absolutely fine there. So you can stream in high quality videos, upload 4K footage, enjoy low latency, responsive gaming. This is a thing. Gaming is amazing for gaming. So yeah, it's got smart data mode, switches to a lower band to conserve battery life. So yeah, so 5G takes up more battery, 4G less. It's got the A14 Bionic chip. What does it say about this? It says with improved performance and efficiency, the A14 Bionic chip is 50% faster than any other smartphone chip. So you can enjoy demanding video editing and gaming. The iPhone 12 Pro won't hold you back. So that is another cool thing. Right, so it's got the triple camera system with ultra wide. So this is take unbelievable photos with the iPhone 12 Pro, powerful triple camera system. The ultra wide and wide dual cameras now both feature night mode for amazing after dark photos, and it kicks in automatically in low light, capturing superb detail and vibrant color. And with 4K Dolby Vision HDR recording, you can shoot a cinema worthy film, then edit it straight away in iPhotos or iMovie. It's got the LiDAR scanner. This is a cool thing. LiDAR used by NASA for its next Mars landing. LiDAR scanning technology has now come to the iPhone 12 Pro. It instantly understands the surface in your space for a lifelike AR experience and accurate room scanning. We'll have to play with that and show you what that means. It's got MagSafe for wireless charging, so everything clicks into place with MagSafe magnets on the back of your phone. Align themselves perfectly with wireless chargers, allowing for faster and easier charging. Accessories attached to magnetically too. So you get a snap-on case and wallet. Hopefully we've got some of those coming. Yeah, it is absolutely brilliant. So they can now get them for fully opened, unlocked, so you just slip your SIM in your iPhone 12 Pro. Now, talking about the camera on it, I was shooting recently, and it was amazing. I did some with ducks. In fact, I wonder while we're on the show, I can probably upload my feeding the ducks photos, so I can share with you those. And it is super. I shot this in 4K high definition. Well, I say I shot it. I got my wife to shoot it for me. And let's just get the next one as well. If I can do them both, that'd be superb. And I can show you. My duck feeding extravaganza that we did yesterday. And this is what I love about BeLive using this software. Right, I'm going to have to switch that other phone off because it's just not working. I really wanted to share my I wanted to share the other phone camera with you. But while that's uploading, what I can do is I have another camera. What I can do, this is why I love Live. So I can share my screen and I can share a new, let's share that one. So I'm going to Google tab, new tab, share that. So when I share this for you, show that in stream, and put myself down in the bottom. Oh, no, wrong way around. That's the one. And I can share with you the amazing duck feeding video by just going into my Finder and dragging and dropping. Oh, sorry, got to get the right one. Going into my thing, drag and drop that into there. Oh, that's not quite working. Oh well, we'll do it that way. That didn't work the way I was expecting it to work. It's all going so well today, but that's okay. That's the joy of live streaming. So let me take that off, remove that one. Let's get the proper one on. And this was shot. This was shot with my iPhone 12 Pro. So I'm just going to share a different screen. Let's go to that one, and hopefully that will now come in stream. Come on now, there you go. Show in stream. So this was feeding the ducks yesterday, and I thought I'd video it with my iPhone 12 Pro, and this is in 4K ultra high definition. So really cool. So listen, guys, if you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, then do come on over to Amazon, where we've got duck feeding going on. Whoa! Hey, hi, Camille. Lovely to see you. Hi. I hope you like ducks. And if you've got any questions, please do pop them in the chat, and I'll answer them. So this is the iPhone 12 Pro, where I was out there yesterday feeding the little duckies. They seem to enjoy it. Hopefully this is coming through okay. It might be a little bit strange because of course we are streaming in the standard definition, not high definition, so it might not be coming through as well. Let me put myself on the side there. Might be able to let me show you a slightly different one. That's more like it. Let's try that one. Let's show you what that one looks like. Because if you've got any questions, please do pop them in there. I'll remove that one. I'll just put a very quick one just to prove it was me. It was me there, honest cover. There you go. And share it in the screen. So there I was feeding the ducks yesterday. Look at that handsome devil. Let's press the play button. So there you go. That was a quick feeding the ducks. Great fun, and that was shot with the iPhone 12. And again, that was actually quite low light. It was sunset at the time, so the ducks were super hungry, but it filmed it beautifully. So this is the iPhone 12 Pro. It's actually in the carousel as we speak, and these are a great price right now. This is because they brought out the iPhone 13, the iPhone 12 prices, the iPhone 12 Pro prices have come right down, so you can really get a good bargain, a superb camera on it. You can actually edit in RAW as well, so that gives you full control, but you actually have to take that You actually have to set that up, go into your camera settings, and switch that on. It is not there automatically. So there's a lot of things. Actually, I'll make a little separate video. A lot of things on this phone, which is amazing, but you do need to go and switch things into manual mode sometimes, make adjustments to the settings to really get the best out of your phone. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is also excellent at being a phone. You can make and receive calls. You can make and receive calls. You can scroll your social media. You can watch videos. You can play amazing games, and that's the thing with the screen resolution. It is superb as a gaming device as well. So a really good mobile cell phone. But I think we call them smartphones. We've got to stop calling them phones soon because we very rarely use them as phones in these days because the cameras are so good. What was I going to show you? I was going to show you something else then. Yeah. Now, if you've got to say, if you're watching on Facebook or on, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, then please do come on over to Amazon, nickwood.live, unmute, follow. There's a little follow button in the bottom left-hand corner. So if you're watching on Amazon, um, please do that. And that was what we were just showing you. That is the iPhone 12 Pro. That is the phone we use, and that's the phone I love using, and that is the phone that is fully unlocked. You can use any SIM card, 5G ready. So if you're in 5G areas, it'll pick up 5G, no problem at all. And if it goes, if the battery's getting low, goes into low power mode, it will pick up a 4G to use less battery life. And if you are watching on Facebook and YouTube and you haven't come over to Amazon, shame on you. But the links using BeLive, because I've pulled up the iPhone on screen, the links to go and buy one at that amazing price have just dropped in the comments. That is one of the reasons I love using Be.live. Brilliant software. Okay, so next up on the rank in our live stream essentials is the camera we are using, or I am using today. It is the Logitech Brio C920. A brilliant camera. It shoots in high definition 1080p. You can't tell that on the Amazon stream because we're streaming in 720, but it's down on the carousel for a bargain, $70. What is not to love? And again, if you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, then the link to purchase this product will be going into the comments. But do come on over to Amazon. nickwood.live is where we want to hang out. And you can see it actually in the carousel. You can then click it in your carousel and actually see all the tech details there as well. So what else can I show you? How can I show you this camera? Okay, look, we'll do a little test. So again, using BeLive. This is the joy of BeLive. I'm going to add another camera, and this is a built-in FaceTime camera, and so you can see a clear difference. Okay, I could switch a few of the settings on the built-in camera, but you get the picture. This phone, this video, the Logitech is much better quality. So what I'll do, just to quickly show you, I'm just going to hide the Logitech, so I'll just bring it round and share with you that this is the camera. It's also not just a great camera webcam, it's also got a built-in microphone as well. So if you buy one of these, and this is like you're the first thing to buy, because you can go live streaming with what you have. So I'm live streaming now with the built-in camera. There is a built-in microphone on the Mac as well, so I could be using that. But the first thing, if you upgrade to this little beauty, then you've got a built-in microphone as well, so that will improve your audio, which we will come to a little bit later, and why audio is so important. So this is it. This is a little Logitech Brio. Fantastic. So fully adjustable, and also, as my good friend Stephen Healy pointed out to me, because I'd totally forgotten a couple of weeks ago, you can also it's also a screw mount, so you can actually screw it onto your tripods, and it will be rock steady, and then you can maneuver it around and make the most of it. I will promise you, I will get the cooking show back up and running. And I'll be able to do it without what I was doing. So I completely forgot about the mount. I was balancing this camera precariously on the tripod and praying that it didn't fall into my pans that I had boiling water and ragu, all sorts of things going on in those pans, praying that it didn't fall in. When actually, yeah, as Stephen pointed out, I could just screw it into screw it into the tripod and we would be good to go. Now, the other brilliant thing about these cameras, I just need to set it back to how it was and start the video and take that one off, remove that. That's better. Okay, I've moved it around a bit and I've mucked up I always do that. I move it around and I muck up the lighting. So bear with me. Let's try and dial down some of that light. Oh, that's nice. Bit of water. Not sure what time it is where you are. I'm in the UK. Let me put my little Nick Wood in the UK. Yeah, so I'm in the UK, so it's 20 to coming up for 20 to 8 in the UK right now, and it's live streaming. So I know it's going to be coming up for 20 to midnight in Pacific time. Not sure where you're watching, but whatever you're doing, hope you're having an amazing time, amazing day, amazing evening. But no, this is the thing now with the Logitech Brio camera. I'll take that off for a minute, and I'll take the tracker off for a minute. What happens with the Logitech Brio camera? It comes with well, it doesn't come with, but you can go into Logitech and download the free software that is LogiCapture, and LogiCapture gives you full control over your webcam, over this webcam, not just the C920, which is the one I'm using now and the one in the carousel, but any Logitech camera, you're going to get this control as well. So what I want to do is, how can I demonstrate this to you? I'm going to share in my stream again. I'm going to share with you, pick the right window, the LogiCapture. So let's take that one off, cancel that one, show in stream. And hopefully you can now see that. With any luck, is that now working? Yay, good. That's working. That's what we like to see. Okay, so this is the LogiCapture free software that comes with, or you can access with any Logitech camera. So the great thing is you've got two sources. You can have source one, which is the webcam, and you can select a different source. No drama. And you can get source 2, so I've got that on display, but I could actually put that on Finder downloads. I could, so that's using window capture. I've got screen capture, Logitech camera. I could probably select something else there, but I could yeah, let's put it on Finder applications as an example. There you go. So pick up that. So let's now show you. So go into source one, go into the camera. Let's do that first. Okay, you can pick priority between frame rate and exposure. You have the ability to zoom in, and when you zoom in, you can pan up and down, right and left, and you can zoom in quite scarily. Scarily zoom on that. So that's a really cool feature. And then you've also got autofocus. So you can switch on autofocus, or I like to switch it off so that the focus hopefully won't change when I'm moving around. You can play around with your white balance. That's how you key in your colors, make yourself look as good as you can. Because of lighting, I've got like this yellow light, so white balance is important to mess around with. You got these image settings, so this is where you can got full control over your light, your brightness, contrast, um, color intensity. We have anti-flicker. You can use it at 50 hertz or 60 hertz. And then, of course, I've got the green screen behind me. So click the chroma key and that will dial out the green screen. So that works. I need more. That was hide. I need more lights. And that will work perfectly. And you can flip the sources. Now, also, we got the text overlay. So I've got here saying, follow me on Amazon. So we can show or we can hide that. That's no problem. We can actually show it for a certain duration. So we can show it for 30 seconds, 10 seconds. Or I've got it on forever. If you pay a little bit extra, you can actually change and play around with your fonts, change the font. So if you want your own branding, you've got font control. You also have all the colors in the spectrum that so you can change to suit your branding. Put it back on orange. And you can make them as large or as small as is appropriate. You can also have backgrounds. I've got it on transparent, as you can see, but you can have it black background, grey, white, all those to keep it on background. And you've got filters as well if you pay a little bit extra for the version. And we've got the border here, so we can change the color of the border as well, and say we can make the border thicker as well. And it just makes it look a little bit more attractive. Now, and also here we've got transitions, so either no transition or we've got a swipe going on there. So if you're on the swipe, that's what it does. It swipes to your screen capture. And so this allows you guys to make your live streams a little bit more interesting, even if you don't use B.Live. But you can have picture in picture like we have here, but no problem whatsoever. And you've got the record, pause. You can take a screenshot as well, and that's where you access your files, your audio, and your microphone. So these are all the great things. And you've got your resolution, full high definition, 720, 360. So you can have it square, portrait. You can change the frames per minute. And so this is really cool. So if you want to make, if you're shooting a video and you might want to do it for, if you're doing it in YouTube, so you want normal portrait, square videos, typically better for Facebook, LinkedIn, but then you want portrait. So maybe you're making little TikTok videos, perfect for doing that in here. Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, all the new portrait formats you can do there, all pre-designed portrait in standard definition and in high definition. So that is really cool. A brilliant little feature. And so also you can use it. You can use it to create courses. So I'm going to use it to create my course, the Power Principle, how to live stream for influence and profit. So I've got some great things I can share with you there. In fact, actually, if I can pull that up. I wonder if I can put that if I open it up, I can show you that and share it with you so you can see what I mean, which will allow us to record. And just pulling it up. Things are going rather slowly on my computer at the moment. I'm not quite sure why, but that's okay. We've got a few things running in the background. Yeah, going, come on, the computer. Get a little bit more. Maybe it's got using up a lot of memory. We shall see. And so if I present on that, come on, baby. It's giving me the option for standard. Okay, that's No, didn't like that. Hold on. So let me just show you the screen so I can share this on Be Live. Oh no, I don't want to share on Be Live, do I? What am I talking about? Let me set that as the, so where I've got that one chosen at the moment, let me change that to presentation. I see now. Now we're cooking with gas. Let me hide. Stop that video. Now we're back in. And why is it going that way? That should be a flipped source. I don't want that source. I want the other source. Oh, I see. Window capture. That's opening a window. Why is that not playing? Come on. It's kind of defaulting. So obviously I've got something because it's running and I've got the camera switched off. That's why. That'll do. Never mind. Well, you kind of get the point. Can I see it now? For some reason it didn't like it picks up the Google. Okay, so it's what it's doing is picking up the open window, and so because I switched windows back to Be Live to demonstrate it, it switched that window as well. But I actually pulled up a presentation, and then you could just record the presentation with yourself in the picture, and that's really, that's a really great way to live stream. But I've got it overwritten. Excuse me, got it overwritten here with the Logitech, so that's okay with Be Live, no problem. Sorry, little slurp. So yeah, so that is the Logitech Brio, $70, guys. An amazing price, as is the most amazing price of my Yeti, my Blue Yeti microphone. This is the microphone I use all the time for my dulcet tones. I have it with a beautiful stand, desk stand, and that works perfectly. Now let's move this book so I can share with you a little bit more about it. In fact, actually, I've got a little video. What I'm going to do is, because if you are watching as I say, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, then come on over to Amazon Live. It's nickwood.live. Follow me on Amazon Live. It's a very light touch follow. But if you are watching on Facebook and YouTube, then the link to this product has just been dropped in the comments. And I'm now going to play you a little video all about this amazing microphone. I just got to find it in my videos. I think it's that one there. And I'm going to share it in screen with you. I'll take my little crawler off for a moment and pull up the screen. This is why I love using Be.Live. I can see exactly where everything is, and I can just share with you the lovely little videos. So I'll put myself down in the corner. I'll switch my video off, and away you go. Blue Yeti microphone. It is obviously a thing of great beauty. It looks like a microphone. It looks like a microphone should look like, in my view. It is a multi-directional microphone. 3 condenser capsules, 4 pickup patterns. This headphone output is there as well. We can control the volume. We can control the mic gain as well. It's got an adjustable stand, and you can just literally, it is just plug and play. So when we talk about the voice patterns, the 4 voice patterns. So I've got it right now. I've got it called Cartoid, I think. So it's one directional, just to me, and the gain is set quite low because I'm trying to dial out some of the ambient noise. If I turn the gain up, you probably even hear the fan on the Mac. But yeah, so you've got one directional. It also has bi-directional. So if I'm chatting to someone, I've done this before when I've interviewed people from across a table for podcasting, then I've had it bi-directional. So it picks up my voice and picks up their voice as well. Also, you can have it another setting in all the settings that are available here. These settings, you can then have multi-directional. So if you're in a room, then and you've got maybe you've got a band or a choir, multiple people talking or singing, then that would be perfect for doing that. And it is also a stereo microphone. So if we set it to stereo, then if I walked from one side of the office to the other, you would hear me go from one ear, one speaker to the other speaker if you were listening in stereo as well. Quite an amazing thing for this brilliant microphone. This is the adjustable stand. We can move it around. I have it on a desk stand because my desk, I have a plastic cover on a wooden desk which numbs the noise. But equally, it can have, with its attachments here, you can screw it into a different mic stand so you can have it all directions. Here is, say, the volume button. If you plug it in with your headphones, and here's the pause button. So if you're going to do a big cough or a sneeze, hit the pause button. But do remember to then take yourself off pause afterwards. And I shall resist doing my big pause joke. Let's hide that, bring myself back on. So that is this amazing Blue Yeti. Now, I think you might have noticed, so when I was moving it around, and you'll notice it now when I'm talking to you, is that because I have it on one directional, then my voice fades out when I twist it around, changes it. So it's a great microphone. I often say, if this microphone hasn't won awards just for its design, there is no justice in this world. Yeah, it is a brilliant piece of kit. It absolutely is superb. I'll take my little earphone out. I put that earphone in so I could hear what I was talking about and making sure the volume was coming through. So that's why I had that on the go. But it's a great microphone, and and they are very personal things. So you can often you see what people are using, and there's so many different live streamers out that use different microphones. This one is my favorite by far. It was recommended to me. Came to my attention, one of my very first video gurus, a lovely man, Ben Brophy. He was using a Blue Yeti and it sounded amazing. So that's what I went and got, and it is superb. I use it all the time, and when I've been out and about delivering training at other venues, it's a great icebreaker because people love it. It looks amazing. It does exactly what it says on the tin, and it's a superb mic. And people will come up to you and say, "Oh my God, I love your microphone." So it's a great icebreaker as well. So if you don't know anybody, you're delivering some training, people will come up to you. They'll spend more attention, or rather, they will pay more attention to your microphone than they will to you. So that's the truth. Hey, Teresa, thank you so much, Teresa. Hi, how are you? Let's quickly say hi in the chat on Amazon. Thank you for saying hello. Hi, Teresa. Thank you. Don't forget, if you haven't already, there's a little follow button. Oh, put my tag on, shall I? There's a little follow button in the bottom left-hand corner of Amazon. It's the most light touch, follow that you will ever see. It doesn't spam you with emails. Won't get notifications popping up on your phone every time I go live. It just moves my feed, my live stream, into a follow section, and then I just have a little live element when I'm live if you're there. So that's good. I like the Blue Yeti because of all the great reviews. It is. I don't know anyone that has not said a bad word about this Blue Yeti. They are absolutely brilliant, and it's the reason why it has got such amazing reviews, so many reviews. Now it doesn't come with the foam guard, or certainly mine didn't. So I've put some foam guards in the links in the in the carousel, so you can always just go grab them. They're not a lot, and also you can get a mouth guard as well. A lot of I kind of, when I'm talking, I kind of smack a bit, so you can get a little mouth guard so you stop popping. That helps. But also, even if you don't do that, what I tend to do, and I think it works really well, correct me if I'm wrong, but also because I have it slightly to the side, I'm talking like pretty much through the mic as opposed to right behind the mic like that. So that takes away some of that smacking and popping as well. But you can do that. You can get little mouth guards that do that. And again, I've got it on the table stand, but you can put it in the screws into a mic stand, and you can have it at all sorts of weird and wacky angles, which is always good. So yeah, fantastic reviews. Fantastic reviews. I can't spell Teresa, sorry. Views. Fantastic reviews. Yeah, so if you've got one already, Teresa, that's brilliant. Then I think you've got one of the best microphones out there. So congratulations to you. Let us know. What sort of kit do you use? Are you using one of the webcams? Say we just talking earlier on about the Logitech C920 being a brilliant little startup webcam. So and then you can just upgrade as you go along. Oh, I was wondering if I should get one. I have a Dynix mic. Oh, well, to be honest, Teresa, I would get one and try it. What's the worst that can happen? You can always, if you don't like it, you can always send it back. So, we don't want returns, but I don't think you're going to be disappointed with the microphone if you get it. And again, they are, it's a great price in the carousel. So if you do get it, do let me know how you get on. And Teresa, what is it you're going to be using it for? That's probably the best question to ask you, because depending on what you want to use it for, maybe it might not be the best. I mean, this is a 3 condenser, and you got the settings here. So as I showed you in the video, you can have it 1 directional, 2 directional, multi, and stereo, and you adjust the gain. I would say when I get it and I plugged it into the Mac, and I would recommend this for anybody with the microphone. Plug it in USB, super simple, but then go into your microphone settings in your operating system, excuse me, and play around with how it sounds and adjust the gain, because my gain, excuse me, because my gain is dialed down quite low, because the gain is really sensitive. So if the Mac fan, if I had the gain up and the Mac fan kicked in, you would hear that fan. That's how amazing these are. It's good. It's pretty strong. Just for constant use, we're able to change settings. It's a plain mic, but it does justice. That's it. Well, if it works, it works. But say if you want to take it up another level, then absolutely, I couldn't recommend this more highly. And I'm not being paid. I'm not being paid by Yeti, Blue Yeti, to say that, because this is just the Blue Yeti that I bought. I was very, very transparent. I've personally bought everything in the carousel bar the drones. So I bought this, and that's why I love talking about it. Right, okay, Teresa. So you play a few popular games and would like to start streaming once I've built up my studio to its full potential. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, that is superb. It's such a shame we can't drop links on Amazon because I'd love to see that. But of course, you know, there are ways to contact. We've got the little tracker going down in the bottom, so you can unmute and follow. That's the most important thing on Amazon. But of course, you've got more info at Ask Nick Wood. That's the Facebook page, and the YouTube channel. You can go to nickwoodvideo.com. That's my YouTube channel, and that's got get all my contact details there. So that's fantastic. Products for started following. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I love it. Thank you for following. I really do appreciate it. I like to yell and scream and root and having to scare my fans away. Yeah, yeah. I love that idea. I think yelling and rooting is a brilliant idea. I love that. I see. Yeah, that's why now I want to. Now I want to see you. I want to see the streaming. Oh, that's brilliant. Do you have family that go keep the noise down? I've got yeah, I've got. I mean, I'm in you know my office slash dining room in the house. So you know, if I yell and scream, we're 8 o'clock in the morning now. I could probably get away with it, but when I start the stream at 7, I might not be very popular. So that's why we have more of a sedate little show today. So I'm searching for good quality mic and take a good every now and again. Yes. What can I say? What can I say? I would thoroughly recommend it. Give it a go. Um, you have to get conservative votes. So what happened? What happened? How come you're so rootin' tootin' and your folks are conservative? Yeah, see the apple. There's that phrase: the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I reckon your folks might not have been so conservative previously. But oh, great! Absolutely fantastic. So, guys, I thank you, Teresa. I love it when people come on and chat in the chat. I am delighted. Thank you so much, Teresa. Really appreciate that. Now, guys, this is all about live streaming. And if you're thinking about becoming an Amazon live streamer, or if you want to do some live streaming, then I do actually have a free training. I provide it on a Wednesday. It's a free Zoom call. It's at 2 p.m. in the UK, which is 9 a.m. Eastern, which is probably not sure what that is in Pacific time. I think 7, maybe 6, so quite early. And you're more than welcome to come and join me. A free Zoom call. Go register for that. nickwoodlive.com. That'll take you to the Zoom registration page. Drop your emails in there, then you get notification. Come and join me. It's about 45 minutes. I'll do like a 15-minute, 20-minute little mini teach to get you started, and then the rest of it is a Q&A, so I can answer all of your questions. If you've got any questions about kit you use, platforms you want to stream on, how to stream to make a profit from it, those sort of things. So that's great. Teresa, thank you so much. Thanks. I can't wait to watch. Let's see. Can't wait to see and hear you. So there you go. Do I need an iPhone to broadcast? That's what I read. For Amazon to start off on an Amazon, yes, you do. Or you don't need an iPhone. You need either an iPhone or an iPad. Just because you need the iOS software to kick off the broadcast. Then it will ask you whether you want to use the phone camera or a third-party camera. Just click on third-party camera. That allows me to set it up so that I can use the BeLive studio here. So not only am I broadcasting on Amazon Live, but I'm also broadcasting on one of my YouTube channels and a couple of my Facebook pages as well. So excuse me. That's what we like to do. And you know, the thing is, because we're broadcasting different places and using a third-party software, that automatically records it. Now here's interesting, that automatically records it in high definition. So after the event, I can take the recording, cut it up, repurpose it, so reshape it into portrait for Reels, TikTok, all sorts. And that's the thing. I always say, if you 45-minute video, particularly if you're interviewing someone, then that will give you a month's worth of content for your social media. As a thing. So I just love that, Teresa. Absolutely brilliant. A few popular games. Love it. Which games? Yeah, let us know which games you're playing, and that'd be fantastic. I need to do a bit more game playing. I've not done some for a while. Been too busy live streaming on Amazon. My favorite platform to live stream right now. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so anyways, this is a microphone. So that's the Blue Yeti microphone. Now, also next up on the rank is the Neewer lighting system. And so I've got part of it just behind me here. So it consists of 2 diffuse box lights, couple of umbrella lights, and what I really love it for, because I've not been out and about recently, so it's like a really portable studio, is that yeah, it lets me hang the green cloth. It's got the frame here. I can't reach it, with the clips, and if you're watching earlier, that allowed me to drop that green screen out and change the background. So from the recordings, I can drop it in. So like as an example, when I showed you the so this one here, the Blue Yeti demonstration, that was me sitting here with the lights on, the full lights, and that's a picture that I got from Unsplash. So it's a royalty-free picture, and I just blurred it slightly, and I used that as my backdrop. And I use that as my backdrop on most of my YouTube videos as well, and that's why I love just using this Neewer lighting kit. And I love Neewer as a brand. I got a lot of their lights, and they're really good. It comes, the tungsten bulbs last but I feel like they last for a lifetime. I've never had to replace them. Excuse me. And it comes in a couple of carry cases, and so last time I was out and about, I was shooting some video for some service departments, so I didn't need the green screen kit. Actually, it also comes with a white and a black cloth as well. So I used the black cloth for the unboxing of the drone there. I put that on the table, so fully utilize everything that's in that kit. But yeah, that's what I use for here. But I was doing this video shoot for the service departments, and so I just took the lights in the one bag with their in fact, I've got them just here. So with these stands, so this is one of the stands that we use with the lights. The lights actually come. Oops, I can share that with you. Lights actually come. This is a box light. So it packs up really small and goes into the bag, and I carried that around London. So the first apartments were in Chelsea, a very nice part of London, and then some of the other apartments were in the City and Monument and St Paul's. So I had to go in when I was taking the lights down, putting them up, shooting the video, bringing them back down again, and I did all that. I did about 12 in a day. And so there is super portable, really quick to put together, really quick to take back down again, and they worked really well. Sorry, Teresa, back to your comment. Sorry, I don't have either devices, so I wasn't sure if it was suited for me. Yes, you like that. Good. Yeah, well, there are other, I live stream on Amazon, but you don't have to. As I say, I'm live streaming on my YouTube channel and 2 Facebook pages as well. Hey, we can leave, and that's using the third-party software. But if I wasn't using the third-party software, we can live stream directly on TikTok, on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitch. We could actually live stream on Twitch using BeLive as well. In fact, using BeLive, we got the what's it called, an RTMP code. That's how I link it here to Amazon. But using that, I can also live stream directly onto my blogs and my websites as well. And that's all the things that can be covered in the training, which is really cool. Really love that. So if you're interested, don't forget Wednesday. If you register, by the way, and you can't make it, don't worry. I record it, so I can ping you, send you a little recording of that. So anyway, these are the amazing lights and the backdrop and the frame. Absolutely fantastic. Now, actually, when we're talking about Teresa, talking about about Apple iPhones. Back in the day, in the olden days, when you bought an iPhone, they used to come with these little headphones on a string. But they don't do that anymore. Now you have to get your own earbuds, or get an adapter for those old earphones, or you can buy a different one, different brand. And in the carousel right now is the Earfun Air True Wireless earbuds. Now I've got white ones, but they're now only doing black. so you got to go with black now. But they are absolutely great. I mean, they're great. I mean, they're under $50 in the carousel right now. And again, look, if you're watching, I think I've got it. If you are watching on if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, then because I'm showing you that little picture on screen, that means that your the link to those earbuds, my Amazon affiliate link, is dropping in the comment section there. So we've got the carousel here. So for all the brilliant people that watch on Amazon, thank you so much. But you can see and you can click the carousel and have fun and check out the full details. But if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you've got no carousel. But by using BeLive, I can drop those comments in, drop those links into the comments. So you can click them. That will take you to the right page. Haha, clever stuff. Anyway, so these are the earbuds, and this is their little carry case come charger. It's a wireless charger, but also you can plug it into a USB. It's a fast charger. So from zero, a 10-minute charge will get your earbuds up to speed for 2 hours of playtime. Super quick. An hour's charge and pretty much they're all done, and that'll be and then work for about 35 hours. They pop out. White is not the best, isn't the best demo, because it all just blurs into one with the lights. But basically, you open them up and they connect seamlessly with the Bluetooth. And these are fantastic little earbuds. Just pop them in, and first thing you notice is that they are super noise cancelling. Once you've got them, now one thing to note, what I didn't do when I first bought them, I didn't realise you had different size ear covers, and so I was wearing the wrong ones. And I was wondering why the earbud would keep falling out. But when I got the right covers in, they now stick in your ears, superb, really comfy, and you can quite forget that you're wearing them at times. So it's got an enhanced bass, super easy touch control. So I better not touch it because at the actual right place, because my iTunes will kick off. I did that the other day, and I had Michael Jackson blaring in my ear, which wasn't bad, but it put me up a little bit. They also have 4 microphones, so 2 in each earbud for really crisp audio pickup. So it picks up my voice brilliantly. So when you're answering a call, you got superb audio. And actually, I often do a live stream direct into Facebook groups when I'm out and about. And if I'm out and about and I've got these earbuds in, then it picks up superbly. And unless it's a really windy day, I don't need to put a lapel mic on or anything like that. This will suffice. Really good. Now they also, little cool feature. You can actually set it so you just have one as well. Really cool feature though is you take them out, your music will pause, put them back in again, and your music restarts. So that's a super little thing. I say really cute little earbuds these are, and again, you could put them in, and that dials down about 90% of the ambient noise. So they work really well if you want to dial the noise off and have a little sleep. Go, then pop a pair of these in, and they're really good. And also, guys, look, for $49.99, What a bargain. And they are aesthetically pleasing. And they've actually won. I was reading up about them the other day. I was having a quick look in the check this out in the carousel. But I was reading up on them, and they've actually won a couple of awards as well. Got some design awards. So they are really good and nice. Teresa, it is a nice price, isn't it? I would say, I don't know your situation, but Valentine's Day is fast approaching. If you wanted to make it a little gift, they make a great little gift. And actually, the charging. Now, here's the thing. I promise you, I charged these. I last charged them in their container on the USB uh, charge point on either the 26th or the 27th of December, and I've not had to charge them since. And I have been using them every day, so it is quite amazing that how long they will last for. So yeah, with a 37-hour charge, with them going back into the playtime, with them going back into their little charging pod. Yeah, I think I'm in danger of actually losing the charging cable than I am of anything else, because I'm just not charging them as much. I don't need to. But yeah, they are great little things. They're recommended to me by my niece Holly. So thank you, Holly, for that recommendation. Absolutely, absolutely brilliant. Change the tracker going along the bottom. If you've got any questions, write them in the chat. That's great. Yeah, Teresa. Excuse me. Write them in the chat as Teresa is doing. Thank you so much, Teresa. Really appreciate really appreciate you chatting and watching. So yeah, got any questions, write them in the chat. My name is Nick Wood. I'm based in the UK. I'm in Farnborough, just outside London. Farnborough is famous for being the home of British aviation. The first powered flight came from Farnborough, was made in Farnborough, just down the road, just over there, by a guy called William Cody, who was actually an American. About 2 years after the Wright brothers had worked their magic and got the first flight in the US, yeah, Bill Cody came over, or was already over. He was designing and flying kites for the British Army. He had the idea to put an engine in one, and that worked. I think he flew about 100 meters before crashing. But yeah, you got a little statue of him just down the road, which is lovely. And we got the big airport as well, the private airport. So we actually have every 2 years we have an amazing air show here. Drones, jets, not just military. Got those big Dreamliner and A380 Airbuses. They fly in here, and it's amazing because they're empty. They don't, they haven't got all the seats in, so they're really light. And they take them up, and they do amazing acrobatics with them, which is something you got to see to believe. If you ever get a chance, yeah, it's just on on YouTube. Just type in Farnborough Air Show if you like planes. But yeah, so these are the ear wireless earbuds. Are there musicians? Yes, actually treated. Yes, there is. They've got the Cody Pavilion, which is just outside the airport, and it's the Farnborough Air Museum, I think it's called, and it's got in there the Cody Pavilion, which has got a replica of that first plane, and loads of different things. It's got Harrier jump jets in there, got helicopters, quite large. Yeah, lots of things. If you like aircraft, that's the place to go. And also Farnborough also has the Air Accident Investigation team as well, based there, and that is worldwide. So if there's an airplane crash, I think it's one of only 2 places that they then collate and get all the parts, and then they literally lay them out. All the parts they find in an air crash, they lay them out in a huge warehouse, and identify exactly what happened. Really clever stuff, and that's at the back of the airport. Not many people know where it is, but yeah, if you walk along the airport perimeter road, you can see that tucked away. But it's huge, really interesting. It's really good. Oh, it would be lovely. Let me know. that would be so cool. But yeah, we can whoop and holler all the way along the try and drown out the jets. So that would be really brilliant. It would be great. So yeah, thank you for that. What can I say? Let me know. Let me know, and I'll be your guide. So itchy nose. Excuse me, a little bit of a frog in my throat. Frog in my throat. My apologies. Cool. Okay, right. What's next up on the list? Oh, see, yeah, the more newer products. I told you I like this brand. And again, these are the newer mobile lights. Let me just move myself back a touch, and take that off the change the tracker, hide that. Yeah, so these are the newer dimmable mobile lights. So as you see, they come in a lovely stand, and they go up and they go down. Fully adjustable, and basically I use them more than anything to light up the backdrop. As you can see, the sun is trying to break through, and it's now making my head really shiny, but also it casts shadow on the backdrop, so I can dial out the shadow using these lights, then like that, and so that then all has the same thing. So I have one there, and then the other one on the other side as an example, and it's all good to go. But they do go rather bright. So this might, I won't, as you can see, super bright. And you can see how much charge you've got. They're rechargeable batteries. Just press the button, it shows you how much charge you've got. The charge on these batteries does take a few hours, but they do stay live for a very long time. Now they come with multiple different diffusers. So if I pull that up, hopefully you can see that's just a whole bank of little LED lights going across there. And you've got these different color diffusers. So it comes, you've got red, blue, green, yellow, and white, like these ones. I tend to just use the white ones. But if I put the white background up with a newer background, then it'd be really cool to use the different colors, because I could dial up a different color on the white. Would look really good. I think nice little backdrop. So if you're after a little backdrop, that'd be good. Hey, Elizabeth Raymond, thank you very much for following me. Really do appreciate it. I say, guys, bottom left hand corner, it is the most subtle follow you will ever see. You don't get spammed with emails every time I go live, or get push notifications. It just moves my stream into a little bit which shows that you're following me on Amazon, and then when I go live, it just has a little red live button up there. I don't think it actually notifies you, but it's great, and I appreciate it. And for my relationship with Amazon likes to see me gain followers as well. So yeah, so this is a newer dimmable light, really cool, because they go really bright, and they come in a pack of 2, and I've actually got the charger out for the second one. So yeah, you just take the battery out of the back of the lights, pop that in the charger, simple USB, so you can either plug it in the back of your computer or your Mac or your laptop, and that will charge up. I say it does take a good few hours to give them a full charge, but they do last after that charge in a substantial amount of time. Because the last thing you want is to get it all set up, dial in the light, and then your light just goes because your battery's gone. So they are very good, and then it just shows you in this little display here exactly how much battery charge you have. So that's a really cool thing. So I'm going to say thank you so much to Elizabeth. Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's the same name as my mum. Thank you, Elizabeth, for following. Cool. So much appreciated. Cool. And again, yeah, if you've got any questions, just please do drop them in the chat. And thank you. Yeah, drop them in the chat, and we'll do our best I will do my best to answer them. Yeah, gosh, oh wow, sorry, I'm so far behind on my so far behind on my carousel. I'm going to skip an item and jump into this now. What you will find out when you're live streaming, and particularly if you're recording the live stream, and that daylight has got. I'm going to switch that light off. Yeah, particularly when you're live streaming and you're recording, what you will find is that high definition and ultra high definition videos don't have to take up a lot of file size. So I would thoroughly recommend you get a mobile hard drive. So I've got this one. This is Seagate 4 terabyte hard drive. Absolutely brilliant. Because not a lot to see because it's like a state-of-the-art black box. But Seagate as a brand is a very, very popular brand. I actually got this one initially to run the Time Machine on my Mac. So that's the backup that runs. But this Mac's only got a 1 terabyte hard drive, so it was a little bit of overkill. So I now switched that to a different one, and now the 4 terabyte one is where I store my video files, and so they don't take up a lot of room on my Mac, and also allows me to do the editing on Air Pro as well on MacBook Air. Again, you just plug it in. Now, when you first have it, all you need to do is just USB, plug it into the back. It will ask you to format it in a way that suits your computer. So go ahead and do that, and you can reformat it as well. If you switch computers and you want to go for a different system, then it's quite easy to reformat. But it's great, and it allows you to then have all your videos in the one place, and particularly if you're editing them. And as we talked about earlier, the thing about repurposing your video so you've got content constantly, then it makes it super easy. You're not reliant on having to pull down a video clip from the cloud, for example. Sometimes if you're I'm in the UK, our Wi-Fi can be flaky, our data can be flaky. We haven't got 5G, or we've got very little 5G, and the 4G isn't spectacular. So it's always good. I always think it's good to have it on a hard drive, because you can access it really easily and quickly, and you're not taking up loads of data, uploading and downloading as well, which is really cool. So that's a quick flick through that, and we've got about a minute or so to go. I just want to share with you now this. Which one should I do? Yeah, let's do the mini one. So this is the little mini drone. If you're into drones, these are really cool. No, I'll do the big one. Let's do the big Holystone drone. Let's do this one. Now, full disclosure, I did not buy these drones. These were sent to me by Holystone, the drone manufacturer, and they are great. This is a chunky. This is the HS700E. This has the 4K Ultra High D wide angled video here, which is amazing. Teresa, yeah, it is great fun. It rotates through 90 degrees. So basically, it's a bit like having a GoPro attached to your drone. These ones, but this one I actually had to take my drone operating license and flying license in order to fly it, which is cool. It's got built-in stabilization, but it's got some cracking little features on it. It's got the follow feature. So basically, you download the app, and you got to download. You got the. I'll show you how this works. Download the app, and this is the remote control. And basically, I'm trying to do it without breaking it. Come on, come out. That's it. And you basically fit your phone in. So there's a little element here where you fit your phone in, and then you can see it through the camera view. And what's great is through that app, you can then send the video through to your social media really fast. And so you can share the experience, which is pretty cool. So it is actually, yeah, absolutely, Teresa, it is a very nifty drone. Really cool. And yeah, with 4K ultra high definition. So you have to be very careful about where you use it. Obviously, there's data protection. So we don't want to film people that don't know they're being filmed. That'd be very inappropriate. And certainly in the UK, we've got restrictions. I say I'm by Farnborough Airport, so that has a big chunky no-fly zone around it. So I have to go elsewhere to fly that drone. And while I take a quick sip of water. Oh, how many minutes of recording? That, well, actually, I'm not sure about the recording time, but actually the flight time is 30 minutes on this. It comes with 2 batteries, so you know, really you're going to get a good hour plus. That's another great feature, actually, is that, sorry, I've taken the autofocus off the camera. That's another great feature, is actually when it's starting to run out, if it feels it's not going to, you know, it's running out of juice, it has an auto home element. So if you set your home point, it'll just fly back to where it was. Land, I think it goes down to about 50 meters, flies and hovers above where it lands and locks. So yeah, that's a cool little drone. And I made a little video that I wanted to show you while I have a quick slurp of my water. And let me make sure I got the right one. Here we go. This is the
okay, so here we have the Holystone HS700E, suitable for young adults 16 years and above. So it comes in a lovely carry case with 2 zips. Let's unzip the case and see what we have inside. Okay, first things first, we have the very important, these will be the instructions. Spare blades, very important. And in this little pouch is the very important instruction use, which is quite thick. Now, the important thing to check whenever you are first receive your drone is to check that all the items are in your package. So we're looking for the drone, the transmitter, the battery, the blades, the charger, and the instruction book. We have that. And underneath here we have everything that we require. So here we have the drone itself, which is beautiful, fairly lightweight. Has the camera, 4K high definition camera on the front, absolutely fantastic. And you have elements here. You can see the stabilization system there, that's perfect. And here we have the 4 rotor blade mounts. In this packet we have the rechargeable battery, the transmitter and handheld device, here we have another rechargeable battery, and here we have the connecting wires and the all-important screwdriver, USB charging points and screwdriver. So when I said we had spare blades, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have 4 sets of blades. So you do have spares. We have the 2 lots of 4 blades, rotors to put on. They are lightweight and they attach quite easily. and then they will lock in place. So I shall construct and charge, and the next time you see this drone, we'll be taking it out for a test drive. This is the Holystone HS700E. Okay, so we've put the little holding attachment on. It comes with 2 rubber bits. The 2 rubbers was too thick for my handlebar, so I dropped it down to 1
let's
rubber.
go on to the bike lights
and
as
then
well.
You can see
So
I dropped it down to 1 rubber.
yeah,
So
these are
you can
bike
see
lights.
now
So
that is
okay.
attached. You don't need a
Not got them in the
screwdriver
carousel, I don't
or
think.
anything,
But
'cause it's just
these are said
hand
lights.
tight.
They
You
are
can
great.
actually get a little wrench on there, make it even tighter. But that is pretty rock solid.
So that
You
is
want
so cool.
your
Yeah, the feature.
want that pointing just
let me
slightly
just turn that
downwards
off.
because obviously you don't want to blind people. And then the simple thing is to have our
Nick, turn that off. That's better. That's better. Back to me. Hallelujah. Oh, thank you, Teresa, for following on YouTube. Perfect. Yeah, no, they are super advanced, and they are great little drones. And again, they sent me this other one as well. It's also in the carousel. That's the little mini, and that's, you know, again, it's got some amazing features on it. Much cheaper, but it's got audio control. Put it in the carousel. And thank you, Elizabeth, as well. Yes, please do. That'd be amazing. So that one's now in the carousel. Yeah, this little one. This one's got voice control. You can tell it to go forwards, backwards, left and right. It's got gesture control as well. It does these crazy little stunts. And this one's only got a 1080, so still high definition, 1080p camera, 15-minute flight time, I think, per battery on this one. And again, absolutely cracking little drones, and a great little starter drone. That one for sure, super light, super cool. That sort of one you could easily take on holiday and just send out over something. Love YouTube. I'm always looking for new content to follow. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. So I'll what I'll do is I'll follow you there as well. So that would be cool, both of you. So that'd be neat. So brilliant. And that's the thing about live streaming. And and I'm just putting very quickly, because I'm way over time. Very quickly, I've got the Zoom call tomorrow, weekly Zoom call, 2 p.m. in the UK. That's 9 a.m. Eastern. Please do check it out. That's a free call. We do a little bit of training, bit of Q&A, and we get to know each other better. And that's the joy of live streaming. It is the most amazing networking tool that there is, and the live stream community is unquestionably probably the most helpful and supportive community that's out there. So appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate all your time. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your commenting, and thank you for watching and listening to this crazy English guy chat about drones, cameras, microphones, lighting, and all things live streaming. So back in tomorrow. I'll do the other half. do the other half of the carousel. Pop some other stuff in. If there's anything that you want a review on, just ask, because I might have it, and then I can review it as well. I can always reach out to the manufacturers as well. Oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, guys, I will see you. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow, but otherwise, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day or evening, and I'll see you again soon anyway. So thank you so much. So that is it. We say goodbye to our viewers on Amazon. That was amazing. What a great stream that was. And thank you also if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook. Oh man, you're missing out on all the fun. So head on over nickwood.live, hit that follow button, and follow me on Amazon, where you've got the products in the carousel. You can actually see all the details, and you can join in the fun as well and chat, just like Teresa and Elizabeth does. And Potlatch Peter LP, nice to see you on here right at the end. So yeah, if you're still watching, do go check that out. Okay, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you again same time tomorrow.